Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. It is me, Eco, and today we are in Ecoclan in episode 2, season 2, with the cats that managed to survive from Wetstar's evil brigade. I'm pretty sure brigade's the right word. I'm not exactly sure, but feel free to correct me down below what the better word for like a group of evil cats or like attacking cats or not specifically cats, just like a group of attacking things. I'm not sure, but one thing I do know is Ecoclan is low, severely low, on numbers and actually full warriors. So, in the last episode when I was editing, I did realize that Palefeather and Haypatch are the opposite genders of what they are now. But I'm just gonna keep their genders how it is now in say they just made a switch, I guess the character was, not boycotted, that's definitely not the word, retconned. I guess their genders were retconned, and let me just pull up the actual definition of retcon so it's easier to explain, because I have no idea how to actually explain it. So the actual definition of retcon is this: revise, and then in parentheses, an aspect of a fictional work, parenthesis end, retrospectively, typically by introducing a new piece of information that imposes a different interpretation on previously described events. This is definitely a retcon. So yeah, the genders of Haypatch and Palefeather have been retconned, and so are their designs, you could say, because I just try to find the most closest design to the cats, and I think they're pretty similar, but not 100% accurate. But I won't be mad at you if you do like the old version of Daisy Star. I almost said Pale Star. No, Daisy Star or Spider-Burr, since they definitely were important characters. But cats like Oddflower and Crooked Bite were never and Crooked Bite's one of the closest designs, but they were never important characters. So I just feel comfortable if you made a fan art of Palefeather with the design now and Haypatch with a design now, because they were never important characters in the old series. But Daisy Star, I know, had lots of, well, I wouldn't say lots of, just mediocre amounts of fan art, so it's okay if you wanted to do the old Daisy Star. And yeah, honestly, I like the idea that Spider-Burr's coat is getting lighter because he's getting older. So yeah, I guess that's my introduction done. One last thing, I hope you guys like my new background. If you guys don't, feel free to comment down below, or feel free to make me or draw me a different background. I'd be open to using a fan-made background, but it has to be a meadow kind of sorts. Or for Starclan, if you're a fan of that series, a cave with gems in it, feel free to just make me stuff, and I'll definitely put it in videos, especially fan art. Let me just use my hand motions to emphasize the amount I mean when I say that. Anyways, let's continue. So let's go on a patrol. So we don't have that many cats to choose from, so I'm going to go Daisy Star and Oddflower and Crooked Bite, and it'll be a random patrol type. Looks like a border patrol, I think. So yeah, the patrol comes across a thunder path running through the grasslands. This is probably the same thunder path that cats like Model Seed and Sweet Nose, cats who in season 1 got ran over and paralyzed. So they're probably being really wary, but I think Daisy Star will continue. Crooked Bite is patient enough to wait until the thunder path is completely clear, then try to cross calmly to the hunt on the other side. Thank goodness. Fingers crossed that nothing bad happened, and nothing did, so I guess it worked. So now, let's go on... Yes, an herb patrol. Sounds good. Greenleaf is truly the best time of the year to be a medicine cat, and with the world so full of flowers and green growth, Palefeather heads out to gather fresh mallow for the stores. That was a mouthful. The soft rose-like scent of the mallow bushes drifts around Palefeather as they work. They snip off clumps of large, fuzzy three-nubbed leaves and the occasional pink flower to be taken back to camp. Mallow was gathered on this patrol. Let's check out the cat list. Daisy Star is eavesdropping on Haypatch, probably checking in on his, what was it? his illness. I think he's sick. Or maybe he has like a runny nose or something. I don't exactly remember, but I do know he's in the medicine den. So yeah. Oddflower is wondering what it'd be like to be leader. I mean, she's deputy. Palefeather is thinking about taking an apprentice. Maybe one of the kids? Bog Kit, perhaps? He hasn't gotten that much story. Crookedbite wants to be chosen as the new deputy. I would choose her. I think she's a pretty good cat. Patch, was roped into playing moss ball with the kits, even though he has water in his lungs. But it's been 2 months. I feel like that's a standard amount of time. Maybe? I've never like half been drowned before. Spider-Burr wants to get to know Crookedbite better. He might see her as a good choice for the next deputy. If something wrong happens, like with Oddflower, or maybe Daisy Star retires or something, I don't know. Lark Kit wants to snuggle. Next moon he'll be an apprentice, and he's probably going to be mentored by... Who was the cat? By Crookedbite, yeah. Loudkit is pretending to be clan leader, and Wrenkit got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest. And the newest kitten, who was abandoned, is Bogkit, and is asking how older cats are born, asking older cats how kids are born. I feel bad. His mother abandoned him. Bogkit was born outside the clan and was brought to the clan as a kitten and has lived here ever since. They joined the clan on Moon 4 at the age of 2 moons. And he has not begun training. He is a daydreamer. I think he daydreams about his mom, honestly. Let's actually check outside. Oh, it doesn't even say. The cat's outside the clans. I thought it would say their name. Their mother's name. His mother's name. It doesn't, though. So, yes. Larkpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice to Oddflower. Oh, no. Crookedbite really, really wanted to be mentored or have Larkpaw as an apprentice. So I'm actually going to change his mentor to Crookedbite, which I think would be a pretty good match. Does it say Oddflower trained him? No. At least that's a fixed glitch, I think. Hey Patch is breathing normally again, and the water in his lungs is gone. Finally. Let's check relationships. Okay, let's read these relationships. I do not remember the last thing I said because I kind of blanked out and started looking at TikTok, as one always seems to end up doing in this generation and age. You do not need to comment if you don't have TikTok or not. It's just an estimate of what most people do. Anyways, Hey Patch won't stop bothering Oddflower. Hey Patch is a very troublesome Tom, and maybe he has a crush on Oddflower. Oddflower has to nip Bogkit in the rump because they were being naughty. I think Bogkit still isn't really used to all these warrior rules. Daisy Star is telling jokes about Loudkit. Probably how he's quiet, but he's named Loudkit. It's confusing. Loudkit seems to be oblivious to Daisy Star glaring at them from across camp. I think these two are intertwined. Spider-Burr and Oddflower have an argument about who should get a pretty feather and end up destroying it in their fight. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with Oddflower and Spider-Burr's relationship. I just think they can sometimes get on each other's nerves. And I think Spider-Burr, not Fur, likes Crookedbite more. Anyways, Spider-Burr thinks the prey Crookedbite is biting into on the other side of camp is looking delicious. Spider-Burr had a disagreement with Daisy Star over kits. Crookedbite thinks about how Palefeather is always reliable. Crookedbite surprises Larkit with something nice. She's his mentor now. Palefeather had a difficult conversation with Larkit and now they have a deeper understanding of each other. Palefeather is giving Wrenkit a task. Larkpaw had a difficult conversation with Loudkit and now they have a deeper understanding of each other. Hey Patch. What? It says Larkit up here, but I like how it says Larkpaw down here. Hey Pitch. I always say Pitch. It's just annoying. Okay. Hey Patch, Hey Patch, Hey Pitch. Oh my gosh. This is just getting bad. Hey Patch trips over Bogkit. I don't think he's very good with kids. Loudkit caught Bogkit complaining about them behind their back, and Wrenkit saw Daisy Star being considerate, and last but not least, Bogkit and Daisy Star have an argument about who should get a pretty feather and end up destroying it in their fight. Just like Spider-Bear and Oddflower. Interesting. Okay, that was a lot of mouthfuls and stumbles, but let's continue to a patrol. So we'll add Hay Patch and Oddflower. I think they'll go on a training patrol. Oddflower suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Just like I wanted. Okay. Larkpaw and Crookedbite can go on a training patrol, because mentor and apprentice. Crookedbite takes Larkpaw to camp to gather moss. Very standard apprentice duty thing to do. Crookedbite patiently shows Larkpaw the best places to gather moss and how to gather it, explaining to Larkpaw that by doing this, they will gain the muscles and strength necessary to be a great warrior. Perfect. And I think Daisy Star and Palefeather can go on a patrol together. As Palefeather pads through Ecoclan territory with her entourage, they feel a presence join them. Palefeather softly alerts the rest of the patrol of their visitor. With a respectful nod, the patrol pauses, tucks their paws together neatly, and sit to converse with Starclan Cat. With the Starclan Cat. Okay. Oddflower, what's your relationship with Hay Patch? Platonic. Okay, you kind of dislike him. It's not what I was exactly going for, but whatever, I guess. I'm looking just for romance in this clan at this point. But I don't seem to see anything at all. What about you, Crookedbite? Nothing. Wants to get to know Bogkit better. Okay, let's time skip. Crookedbite misstepped and slipped from a rock, spraining their paw. Hay Patch was caught sharing prey with a rogue who was chased off by a patrol. Loudpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. Loudpaw has gone white cough, though, at the same time. Wrenpaw reached the age of 6 moons and was made an apprentice with Oddflower as their mentor. Congrats! Wrenpaw survived a vicious eagle attack, with the claw marks to prove it. I think Wrenpaw... I'm thinking about this story now. Okay, we'll come back to that. As the herb stars are inspected, all the garlic went bad. Shoot. Okay. Relationships? This is a lot. I think I'm going to read relationships one time in a video, and I already read it once. So if you really are desperately looking through these and you want to see, let me just scroll through. And you guys can read them. Because there's a lot of these to read every episode, and I'm very poor at reading out loud. Wrenpaw and Loudpaw, the new apprentices, are... okay. Show is healthy. Yeah, that's a scar. Oh, they don't even actually have a scar, do they? That's just... okay. Loudpaw, show is healthy. Show platform. Very interesting. These are weird shadows in my opinion, but the art is still great. Anyways, let's go on a patrol with Larkpaw and Hay Patch and Oddflower and Daisy Star. We're gonna go training. As the patrol gathers together and train under Daisy Star's leadership, Larkpaw admits that they had a vision from Starclan last night. The patrol talks them whether it was a real vision as they train. And you guys are actually probably... I'm actually going to make a community poll and ask if you guys think this is a real vision or a fake vision. And if it's a real vision, how will that affect Larkpaw's story? But anyway, herb gathering. Leaffall holds the last chances to stock up on herbs that will die off in Leaf Bear, and Palefeather heads out to gather fresh goldenrod for the stores. The many stems of goldenrod surround Palefeather as they work, snipping off stems and clumps of tiny yellow flowers to bring back to Ecoclan's herb stores. Well, I guess that is good, and actually I want to check out the camp Medicine Cat Den. They do have a lot of herbs, but I want to read this. As the herb stores are inspected by the medicine cat, oh yeah, all the garlic went bad, we did realize that. Palefeather couldn't find any herbs that move, and Moon and Goldenrod was gathered on a patrol. Loudpaw, can you see, like, okay, there's none minor. Crooked Paw is a sprain, Loudpaw is white cough, and Renpaw has a claw wound, and I forgot they also had one bad eye, and that's probably the reason that they were attacked from the eagle in the first place. But let's time skip one last moon. Nothing interesting happened, except these relationships. But like I said, if you guys really want to see, I'm actually going to scroll through these, and you guys can pause if you are interested in that kind of stuff. And if you are, comment down below what something that it said has popped out to you. But last but not least, let's check out relationships. So I'm looking mostly for romantic, but I'm not seeing anything. No. Palefeather does have a good relationship with Daisy Star, but it's kind of just like a regular warrior or leader and medicine cat thing. Crooked Bite doesn't like anyone. Hay Patch? Nope. Larkpaw? Perhaps. Larkpaw has a crush on Renpaw. Is that reciprocated? Okay, let's check. Renpaw. Ooh, Renpaw really likes Larkpaw. That's a drama. That's a twist. But not really. But, I think it's still pretty interesting, and we'll have to see how that plays out. Bogkit? Yeah. Anyways, that's all for today's video. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified when I post new episodes. Trying to do every single day. We might accomplish that. But anyways, see you guys later. Bye.